Welcome to Cool TV Tops. The Last Dance continues to rack up huge viewing numbers. The documentary series about the historic final NBA title run of Michael Jordan and his dominant Chicago Bulls was watched in 23.8 million households outside the US in its first 4 weeks on Netflix, the streaming giant tweeted Wednesday. The co-production between ESPN and Netflix was the most watched documentary content ever on ESPN. Airing during a pandemic-induced lack of live sports on TV, the original runs of all 10 episodes averaged 5.6 million same-day viewers on ESPN. Outside the US, in countries where Netflix has first-run rights, The Last Dance is a fully branded Netflix original. New episodes premiered on Netflix the day after ESPN's broadcasts beginning April 20, excluding in Korea, where it began premiering on May 11, and Greater China, where it is not available on Netflix. The Netflix number measures popularity and reflects Netflix members who watched at least 2 minutes of an episode of a series, special, or film. Come back again. Just a joke. But this has been a real-world subplot to the success of The Last Dance, a public response that has veered between unconditional reverence, to a kind of culture wars inventory of the personal politics of the film's star. As the final episodes aired this week, there was a minor chorus of Chicago Bulls teammates dismayed at their own portrayal as extras, plot devices in the Jordan supremacy. Scottie Pippen said to be beyond livid at Jordan for portrayal in The Last Dance. Read more. As a long-distance fan, it has been fascinating to watch this play out. Partly this is wrapped up in the simple pleasure of observing a certain type of high-grade, tearfully earnest American sports journalist address their subject, the kind of American journalist who talks about sport as though it's a cross between the moon landings and a childhood trauma on a fishing trip. Add to this reverent tone the fact that Jordan is also a cultural icon, that to offer even-tempered praise is to take a stance against a certain kind of orthodoxy. That thing you like, it's complicated. Two main questions have cropped up. The first is the issue raised this week by former teammate Horace Grant, and indeed, sotto voce, by the film itself. Is Michael Jordan actually a hyper-competitive sociopath? Is the greatest athlete in modern American sport some kind of superstar bully? And secondly, is this actually a documentary film at all, given Jordan's editorial control, or just a hugely enjoyable advert for shoes?